Over 60% of carry-ons are now illegal in 2025. Yes, even the bags you've been using for years can get rejected at the gate. Imagine arriving at your gate, only to find out your trusted carry-on isn't allowed. That tiny mistake could cost you hundreds of dollars in fees, or worse, make you miss your flight entirely. Airlines have rolled out new rules for carry-on sizes, strict weight limits, personal item restrictions, electronics and battery policies, smart luggage bans, and even a new struggle for overhead bin space. It's a lot to keep track of, but that's exactly why you're here. In this video, we're going to show you exact packing strategies, insider gate hacks, and essential tips that will save you stress, save you money, and help you navigate these 2025 airline rules like a pro. If you want to fly smarter, avoid surprises, and keep your travel smooth, stick around because this is information every traveler needs. 1. Universal carry-on size rules. Let's start with the biggest change, carry-on size. The new universal standard is 22 by 14 by 9 inches, including handles and wheels. Yes, that includes every inch of your bag, not just the main compartment. Airlines are serious about this. Gate agents now have precise measuring devices, and if your bag is even slightly too big, it could be gate checked, often with surprise fees, or worse, you might be denied boarding until it's checked. Picture this, a traveler pulls their bag through the gate measuring device, only to have it flagged as oversized. They are forced to pay an extra fee or hand it over to be checked, all while everyone else boards. It's stressful, avoidable, and completely unnecessary if you know the rules. Tip: measure your bag at home before heading to the airport. If your bag is slightly over, consider collapsible luggage or TSA compliant options to avoid last-minute headaches. So before your next flight, ask yourself, does your carry-on pass the 2025 size standard? It's a small check that can save a lot of stress and money. 2. Strict carry-on weight limits. Next up is carry-on weight, and this is no joke. Airlines now enforce a strict limit between 17 and 22 pounds. There's no guessing allowed anymore. Built-in scales at kiosks and gates ensure every bag is weighed. If your bag exceeds the limit, be prepared to pay anywhere from $100 to $150. That's more than enough to ruin a budget or travel plan. Tip: use a reliable luggage scale at home before you leave. Pack strategically, heavy items close to your back, lighter items on top, and compress everything you can. This isn't just about following the rules, it's about avoiding unnecessary fees and stress. Remember, these weight rules are part of the 2025 airline carry-on regulations, and being proactive is the only way to avoid penalties. 3. Personal item restrictions. Now let's talk about personal items. In 2025, the rules have changed dramatically. Personal items, like your laptop bag, tote, or backpack, are now limited to 18 by 14 by 8 inches. That's smaller than most common laptop bags or everyday totes, so if you rely on that extra space, it could cause real problems at the gate. Airlines are enforcing these limits rigorously. Gate agents are measuring personal items carefully, and if your bag exceeds the limit, it may be gate checked, often with a fee. Tip: use compressible or expandable bags, and only pack essentials. This isn't just about following the rules, it's about keeping your personal item accessible and avoiding unnecessary gate checks. Quick engagement for you: do you often overpack your laptop bag? Comment below, we want to hear your packing strategies. 4. Inconsistent liquid policies. Next up, liquids and gels. The classic 3-1-1 rule is being phased out, but not uniformly. That means rules vary from airport to airport, creating a patchwork system that can catch travelers off guard. Imagine this: you're connecting through an airport, and your hand sanitizer or lotion is packed incorrectly. Suddenly, you're delayed at security, holding up your boarding process. Tip: pack all liquids in removable, accessible pouches. This makes security checks smoother, reduces stress, and ensures you stay compliant no matter which airport you fly through. Remember, this is part of the 2025 airport liquid rules. Staying organized is now more important than ever. 5. Electronics and amp, battery screening. Electronics are another area where travelers are being tested. In 2025, all devices must power on during security screening. Dead laptops, tablets, or phones can now result in confiscation or even denied boarding. Power banks are under stricter rules too. Airlines and the TSA are enforcing watt-hour limits, and all batteries must be clearly labeled. Any unverified or over-limit battery can prevent you from boarding with your device. Tip: Always charge your devices fully before heading to the airport and ensure your batteries are labeled correctly. Treat this as part of your essential packing routine. Here's a scenario. A traveler's laptop died right at security. Because it couldn't power on, it was confiscated, and the traveler missed their connecting flight. Avoid that nightmare by double-checking your electronics before leaving home. 6. Smart luggage ban. Now, let's talk about smart luggage. Many travelers love these high-tech suitcases, but in 2025, there's a serious catch. Bags with built-in, non-removable lithium batteries are banned by most airlines and the FAA due to fire risks. The consequence? Denied boarding or even missed flights if your smart luggage doesn't comply. It's a rule that catches travelers by surprise every single day. Tip: if you want smart luggage, make sure the batteries are removable. If not, it might be safer to avoid smart luggage entirely and stick with TSA-approved traditional carry-ons. 7. Overhead bin access. The hidden battle. Here's a rule most travelers don't realize until it's too late. Overhead bin space is no longer guaranteed. Airlines prioritize bin access by ticket class and boarding group, which means economy passengers often struggle to find space, even if they've paid for carry-on privileges. Imagine arriving at your gate only to find every overhead bin is full, forcing your carry-on to be gate-checked last minute. It's stressful, and it can add unexpected fees. Tip: to secure space, check in early, consider paid priority boarding, or position yourself strategically in the boarding line. A little planning goes a long way in avoiding this hidden struggle. 8. Bonus highlight: minimalist packing wins everywhere. Finally, here's a bonus tip that can save you from almost every carry-on headache: minimalist packing. The concept is simple: less is more. By packing small, lightweight, and compressible items, you can avoid overweight and oversized fees, simplify personal item compliance, manage liquids and electronics easily, and have a much easier time finding space in overhead bins. Tip: create a standardized carry-on checklist for every trip in 2025. It ensures you never forget essentials and keeps you within all airline rules. What's your go-to minimalist packing hack? Comment below, we'd love to hear it. To recap, here's what every traveler needs to know for 2025. Carry-on size limits: 22 by 14 by 9 inches. Weight limits: 17 to 22 pounds strictly enforced. Personal item restrictions: 18 by 14 by 8 inches. Liquids: rules vary by airport. Pack in accessible pouches. Electronics and amp. Batteries: must power on. Label batteries correctly. Smart luggage: non-removable batteries banned. Overhead bin space: prioritize early boarding and strategy. Minimalist packing: small, compressible, and essential items only. Final tip: preparation and knowledge are your best tools for stress-free 2025 travel. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more travel hacks and airport secrets. Share your experiences in the comments. Have you faced any 2025 carry-on surprises? And don't forget to like and share so your fellow travelers can stay informed too.